Hey there, demons. It's me.
Over the past few days, there has been a sort of war brewing, one between YouTube and Twitch. It all began really when Leafy made a video on Pokimane called Content Nuke Pokimane. In this video, he goes on to say how Pokimane's content is boring and that she doesn't add anything to the content that she is showing on her stream. From this simple video bringing to light the terms of service breaking actions of Pokimane, this sparked a sort of movement from the internet against most Twitch streamers, showing that a good amount of the so-called React Andes are breaking this rule. Now, of course, there's this thing called free use, and this means that they are entitled to do what they are doing if what they are doing is transformative. Now, of course, even this added more fuel to the fire of this war. I think the best representation is this clip of XQC sharing his opinion on the matter.
Transformative is subjective. You transforming something and somebody else, they're both transformative in their own way, dude.
So here he says that having something transformative is subjective. Now please, I'm being serious here. Can somebody please tell me what this means? Because I am honestly not sure. That being said, I'll try to break it down to the best of my ability. So by saying that this is subjective, that means that each person's opinion on what is transformative is up to them. So that could also mean that they could quite literally do anything, and it could be, by his terms, transformative. So by these terms, I could get a logo and let's say put a dot in the center. And by his terms, it could be transformative. Or could I even get a video and put a white border around it and upload it to my channel? Now, is that transformative? I mean, sure, it could be subjective, but really, I think there is a line of where something is or isn't transforming the content. And in my opinion, and I'll go out on a whim here and say that the larger opinion would be that the transformative part is to add in more entertainment value that takes the focus away from the content at hand and brings it to the content creator for the most of the time that you show that content. For example, if you want to react to a video that is 1 minute, you should at least have 1 minute and 1 second of you talking or sharing your own content spread throughout, making the focus of the content mostly on the creator. I feel as if that's fair. Now, of course, live content is different, but they are still bound to the same guidelines as we are on YouTube by their very own terms of service of Twitch. Now, there's a clip that I want to touch on here by Hassan Abi, where he talks about the difference of making content on Twitch versus YouTube. Have a look at this.
This is the most frustrating thing because I'm a fucking React Andy myself. Like, I get so mad at this when YouTubers literally fucking sit around, okay, and they make one fucking video. They make one fucking video a month and get like Patreon money, or they make like 2 fucking videos a week max, okay? And then they cash out with like a 6-figure check.
So let's break this down real quick. He starts it off by saying that a YouTuber just sits around making a max of 2 videos a week and we cash out with a 6-figure check. Okay, so in all reality, he's saying that 2 videos in a week, which takes work. For example, just to make 1 video on this channel, which I might add I don't get paid for, takes roughly 4 hours to write and record, and yet another 3 to 5 hours to edit. And then it's ready to be put out on the channel. Plus, let's say another hour for a thumbnail. Of course, this changes for each channel and the content that they are making, but altogether, for a fairly simple video, it takes roughly 8 hours of work to make a 3 to 6 minute video. And to top it all off, I have to work a job to live. So yeah, kind of a lot of work and not really a lot of sitting around.
Because they have a sea of simps. And then they turn around and shit on streamers who literally fucking go live for 6 to 8 hours every day. Like, that's nuts, dude. Of course there's gonna be dead space in between, you stupid fuck. This shit genuinely tilts me, dude. It genuinely tilts me.
Next, he says the workload of a streamer of being live for 6 to 8 hours. Now, don't get me wrong. I truly believe that being a live streamer is exhaustive and takes a lot of work. But 6 to 8 hours, and for most streamers, you get, let's just say, 5 to 7 hours of good content. So 1 hour of quiet and nothing. And yet again, for what I would say most YouTubers with the same amount of time of work, you get a fraction of the content. Another point here is when you say, of course, there is going to be dead space. Yeah, no shit. It's a live unedited footage. But at least I think the point is that most of these live streamers shouldn't do is rely so heavily on other people's content to make them money. Maybe they should try and make content that is more of their own, something that is from them.
You could make a compilation of me sitting around, not even on camera, with a fucking video playing in the background. You could, when you're live for 13 hours a fucking day, of course there's gonna be fucking dead space in between. Dead air in between. It's so dumb.
Now he ends off by saying that you can make a compilation of him being gone from his stream and playing a video in the background. Now this, I believe, is probably the whole point of what Leafy was saying in his video, and in turn, what I am saying now. And that is, if you want to make content that is your own, content that is entertaining, you have to do it on your own and not rely on other people. Because I think in the large scale of things, this reacting content is very boring. Anyone can do it. The only difference is that you are in it. And honestly, I don't care about you. Now on another similar note, there is this Destiny clip where he asks why Leafy is comparing a live stream to a YouTube video. He says that they are two different mediums and that they shouldn't be compared in the same light. And to be honest, sure, I mean, fair enough. But to be honest, why not look at them in the same light? Because they are both content that a creator is putting out. And because of that, I think that they both should be entertaining. And the main focus of both mediums should be in some way the creator. Example of this could be in the commentary channels. They took a look at a video. They share their reactions and opinion on said video. Now, most of that video is the content creator. Same should go for a stream because in all reality, it's right there in the TOS. Now, for a Twitch streamer, that could be anything that the focus is on the streamer themselves. For example, that could be doing cooking, or it could be playing a video game with some friends. But again, to bring that to point, I really don't think that both Twitch and YouTube are on the same level of entertainment. I know for me, I can maybe spend an hour on a Twitch stream and then I get bored and go right back to YouTube. The thing is, I don't think that there's something wrong with me or it's something about me why I don't like them. I think that it has to do with Twitch streams in general. They are mostly just boring. And to be honest, I think that if you go to any mainstream streamer, like any 10K plus streamer, and you go to a random point in any of their streams, almost no matter what, more likely than not, I guarantee you it'll be 5+ seconds before you even hear them say anything. Of course, there are things such as multiple people streaming together making content, but I will say most of the time, and for most streamers, it is boring, and most of the Twitch content is the same. Now, of course, there are exceptions to this. There will always be, but I do honestly believe that they are very far and few. Now, for YouTube, they put a lot more time into just a few minutes, so it will be better. It will be more interesting and more thought out content. I mean, I guess my main point of all of this is that both YouTube and Twitch should be held at the same standard, both in entertainment and to the basics of fair use and copyright. Now, please take all of this as my opinion, and if you disagree, I don't really give a shit. All right, that's the end of the video. Leave a like and subscribe, or I'll hit you with my brand new Capetta Excalibur. Till next time, I'm done.
Fuck Normie! When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. J kill Josh A, make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. J kill Josh A, make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome.